Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Intercepted in the first drive, ends with the pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Beats it, fires complete. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Kentucky will come to the line with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete to the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. From the gun. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
It's caught downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. The 20, 10, touchdown, Arkansas. The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Already, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Thanks to Cat. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
That it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Spears. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Peters. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Quarterback keeps it. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's right out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulder.
Touchdown, Wildcats! They get into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford.
Wants to throw on first down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down mark. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Rushes on him. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he has had a long day in the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air on second down. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They use the chum play to cross midfield, and they got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Zings it complete to the right. He breaks a tackle. And out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Peters. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowie. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Here's a heat. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And now on second down for this offense. Makes the catch. The Razorbacks will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Razorbacks getting set on first and 10. Unleashes one deep. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. pocket pass. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A designed run for the quarterback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Right on the money.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions, and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Stanford. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. To the air on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making a big touchdown pass.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Pucks it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Peters. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They just keep firing. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Kentucky going quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. He gets nothing on the play, knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He wants it all. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for two. A lot has to go right, or at least to get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Back open in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Razorbacks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Grabbed over the middle, it's Peters. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the offense just going to spike it here. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a minute.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now. because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
I'd advise just throwing this one away. Got his man quickly. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. Yeah, you didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just got a one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pop.